In this video, we are going to be checking out the brand new Wurkkos HD02 flashlight. Now, this is an absolute beast of a flashlight, freshly released by Wurkkos. Now, I recently reviewed a whole bunch of different Wurkkos flashlights, and one of those was the HD01 Pro, the initial, I guess, little brother of this beast. That was a very versatile, multifunctional flashlight. And now this is the big brother that's just come out. And I'll tell you what, this is bigger, it's badder, and I mean that in a good way. So if you're interested in getting one of these for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. You can check it out for yourself for the best current price and some discount code. My name is John, and this is Gel Reviews. Please subscribe. So first and foremost, check out the build of the HD02. This thing is a beast. This is not one of those tiny little torches that you can almost lose. This fits into your hand beautifully. The geometry of the design is quite unique. It's not square, it's not just rectangle boxy, it's not just cylindrical. It's slightly, how can I describe it, oval shaped, but it absolutely feels good in the hand to hold. Now the weight of this, there's a lot more weight because it is a lot larger than the HD01 Pro. It weighs 198 grams. This is certainly no slouch in terms of weight. It's heavy duty, it feels premiumly built. And if you just take a look at it all the way around, there is a nice construction to this flashlight. So let's just check out the features. First and foremost, the battery. The battery is in the rear end here. You unscrew the waterproof tail cap and out it comes. This is a Wurkkos 21700 5000 milliamp battery. We'll put this back in. Now the tail cap has an absolutely powerful magnet in it. So that is really cool when you want to attach it to any magnetic surface. This thing is extremely good quality. Some torches that I own, the magnet tail cap, it sometimes can feel a little bit flimsy. Not so with the HD02. This thing is absolutely rock solid and will stick to anything magnetic or steel that you want to attach it to. It has a clip onto which to clip to a backpack, a pocket. It has a USB-C charging port. It has a 1/4 inch threaded mount so that you can attach it to various different tripods. It has a white light for your spotlight, a UV light, a very powerful green laser, and it also has wing lights set up here on each side. This is what sets it apart. This is actually very, very unique. The main control hub is this setup right here. So let's take a look at this whole control mechanism. When you press it once, this gives you a battery life indicator and also will turn it on to its last remembered state. When it's solid green, that indicates 75 to 100%. When it starts flashing green, that's 75 to 50%. When it's red, that's 50% to 25%. And when it flashes red, 25%, almost down to zero, and it's time to recharge. I like having a nice, clear, easy to see battery indicator like this one right there. You'll see it's got 3 different pictures here, and this can be turned to each of those indicators. Okay, the one that is centralized, that is your main spotlight beam. So when you're set to that and you turn it on, it turns it on to its last remembered state. When it's turned on, we press it and it'll go to its highest setting of 3200 lumens. That is mega bright. And you saw that it just flashed at the last point, indicating that it is in its highest turbo mode. That is blinding light. Bring it back down, we press the button and hold it, and it will steplessly go back to its low 10 lumen light mode right there. We can straight away put it into its turbo mode by pressing it twice. Yeah, there's quite a bit of heat because that is such a powerful setting. If it's in the off state and you want to get it to turbo mode, you just double press it and then 1 click to turn it off. If you press it 3 times, you'll get strobe mode. If you want a lock mode, 4 presses, it'll flash twice. Now, something that I absolutely love about this flashlight as well is because it remembers its last remembered state, it may turn on to say 1000 lumens. Let's just say you want to turn on its lowest 10 lumen moonlight mode. You press it once and then hold it. And it goes straight to 10 lumens. That is brilliant that you can go straight to a low light mode and it's not going to, go really, really bright when you don't want it to. Now this has a very powerful laser. So let's turn it to there and turn it on. And that is able to throw a 520 nanowatt green laser very, very far. It's very powerful. This also has UV light, and that's all the way over on this side. It has two UV light settings, one low and one high. Very, very handy, for identifying fake currency, using UV light on features that have fluorescence in it, and you can detect stains, you can detect certain bodily fluids. So if you use something like a UV resin, okay, then you're going to need a UV light to cure it, and this is perfect for that. And then the other feature of this flashlight that I haven't seen on any other lights is it's got these wings. The wings activate as soon as they come to the open position, and they turn off as soon as they close up. That's via a built-in magnet system. And so you can see how it turns off as it comes to that position. These wing lights are little floodlights, and you can set them up on, say, a tripod mount because of the 1/4" threaded mount option there. It goes all the way to 300 lumens via this button here. If I hold it down, it goes to 300 lumens. It flashes once to indicate that it's at its highest mode. You hold it again and it steplessly ramps down to a low setting, providing an ambient light. The other feature that these wing lights or floodlights have is that you can change the warmth of the light setting. So check this out. And you can see the warmth of the light has changed. You simply press it once and then hold it and back. Then it goes to a cool white or a nice warm light. I like that. Really easy to sort of change that color range, and you can really go up in its lumens or ramp it down. You can also have one open if that's what you want. Bring it down, or you can bring it up and it starts to flood a bit more of the area. Let's get a cool white light happening. There we go. And if you really want to ramp up, up to 300 lumens, and man, that'll flood your area beautifully. I love that wing feature. I think that is actually very brilliant. Not to mention the other very useful features in terms of the light, the UV light, and the green laser. Yeah. Now the HD02 can also be used as a power bank in terms of charging other devices. So if we plug this into there, plug it in, and that'll start charging beautifully. Yeah, very handy to have something like this that can backward charge your devices as well. When you do get one of these Wurkkos lights, you will get a box, a manual, easy to read and follow, USB-C to C charge cable, a lanyard if you want to mount this around your wrist. You also get a couple of waterproof rings or seals for your flashlight. So that is the HD02 from Wurkkos. What are your thoughts about it? I highly recommend this. I think it's actually very well constructed, extremely durable, very versatile with the amount of features built into it, and just easy to operate and find and turn on whichever light setting that you want. And it's actually got an extremely capable flashlight on the front, going up to 3,200 lumens. That is a monstrous amount of light in a flashlight of this size, not to mention the bunch of other features that this boasts. If you're interested in this, well then check out the link in the description. There's a bit of a discount code there. Click on that link if you want to find out more detailed specs on the HD02. I highly recommend that you check that out if you want to understand what this flashlight does, its run times, and all of that kind of good stuff. Yeah, check out those specs for yourself. Thank you very much for watching the video. I will catch you on the next one.